There we go, 2 minutes to go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Richmond Challenge. So this is the fourth of 8 Zwift Classics races this year. Numbers way down again, like way down this week. Remember last week it was up. They're like 70 odd or 60, whatever it was. I think today we're down to, oh, is it 25 maybe? There's only 13 in the pen right now with 2 minutes to go. And people are talking about how they're not looking forward to the climb. Now, those of you with long memories may remember I did a race with a duck on my head last year. It's the same race, except it's in reverse. So the problem is, that means you get the hills at the start. So the hills are going to come early, like the ones where I love to just fly up those hills, and I'm great at that. That's early. And then you've got a big long hill, and then you've got completely flat for the second half of the race. It's only one lap. It'll take about 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. I know Rit there is saying someone did it in 20 minutes. And the person says, Beta says, I'll be shocked if any of us beat 30. I'm expecting about 40 for me. Last week, if you remember, I went off too early in Crit City. I also did too much of a warm-up. I did like a 30-minute chasing Coco cadence round at a very fast speed. Today I did 20 minutes at a lower speed. However, I'm not feeling quite so good today as I was last week, so who knows what's going to happen. Anyway, so we're going to be coming out of here and turning left, going down a hill, and then we're doing the 2 big hills really quickly. The person saying it's just a 20-minute FTP test. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 14 of us. That's like nothing. Finish last unless I'm careful here. Category 5 again. Let's see what happens. Off we go. Rolling off into the sunset. A little bit faster than my warm-up. Been drinking too much caffeine today as well. So that means my heart rate will probably be a little higher than I would ideally like it to be. Anyway, here we go. Right. 28 it says. Oh, 28 people made it. Okay. But that's because there are 2 groups. There's a red group and a green group. The green group are the ladies. They are racing with us. We're about a minute behind or something. Anyway, see if I can keep with the group just for the start. I'm not quite in last, but pretty close. Already getting stretched out here. Okay, again, you were watching last week. I got really stretched out early on in a group I should not have been a part of. In fact, with most of these riders. So, let's see what happens. This bit's flat along the bottom, and then we're going to go up a hill, which is the reverse of 23rd Street. Which we'll be doing in a moment. Is this it already? I don't think so. Maybe it is. I saw a flash on the ground. Yeah, it is. It's not a real sharp killer. Anyway. I really would love to have a slightly easier race this week. I don't see it happening. Still, hills early is good. We like hills. Okay. Hills help me, because I'm better at hills than the average person in this group, especially short hills. I'm nothing like as good on the flat. So, a good hill, a good up and downy course, especially one like Yorkshire, good for me. Here we go, 23rd Street reverse. 7%. Look in the top right. See the 7%. That's the gradient. Our heart rate's already at 175. A little early. Little early for that. Anyway, 8%. Coming up towards the top of the hill. 10%. Okay. This is fine. get up here, get up to the top, get a little break going down maybe, down the other side. All right, there we go. Not officially the top of the hill. Let's round this corner. Oh, a few familiar names. Barnes is there. Worsley. All right. Now we're going to go downhill. Everyone will probably speed up. Oh. See what I can do. Down the cobbles. Whew. Tiring. Tiring already. Whew. Okay. Using my drafting boost very ineffectively here. Oh, now we get to do reverse of Libby Hill. Again, this stuff is fine with me at this point. Totally fine. 20%. It's all right. Am I briefly going to go in the lead? Who's winning? Or am I second? Some guy's way in the lead. Look at that. Very briefly, I'm second. Let me take a photo of that. There we go. Won't last. Lift the pace. All right, if this was the end of the race, be fine. Unfortunately, 8 miles to go. Oh well. Thank you, Ben. Ben says, get it, Duncan. I would. Unfortunately, this is where the hills finish for me. I'm good on the hills and not on the flat. Second half of this race, all flat. Anyway, let's give it a bit of a kick here. Come over in second place, over this climb, down Libby Hill, down into the river valley in Richmond. Oh, there they come. Fine. Off you go, guys. Unfortunately, highlight reel, that's going to be it for me. There's one long hill that I'm not very good at, and then it's flat from here to the finish. So feel free to switch off now. Those were the highlights. From here on in, it's going to be backwards. Question is, how much energy did I use up in those early stages? And how much of a gap did I get on other people that I might be able to keep? So, going down to the far end here, we're going to swing round, still going downhill a little bit, come back into town, and then there's a rise. About 5% for half a mile, which is a bit long for me and a bit shallow. So I prefer shorter, steeper climbs. Anyway, let's see what happens. Yeah, see those guys, they're just flying away now. And honestly, I know I'm not going to catch them. We'll keep up. See if I can find a group further back to ride with. Turn up a gear. So the gradient in the top right is fluctuating 0 and -1. Still going downhill. There's a little rise just here. A very small rise. What is it, 2? Briefly 5%, then back to 0. Oh. Where are we? 6 out of 28. That's not bad. Good start. Sorry if it all seems a bit fatalistic. I just know what kind of rider I am. I love those short hills. Now, if you do Richmond the other way round, like I did with the duck on the head, hills come at the end. So it means I lose places early on, and then I make up 10, 15, 20 places sometimes at the end. All right, here they come. Here comes Mr. Ritt, going a lot faster than me. Trying to catch up. He's coming in, 9? Let's see him. Can we see him? I see him chasing me here. That's the view looking backwards. Oh, going up the hill now. Oh no, it's not the hill. You know, those two guys are not that far ahead, actually. Don't anticipate catching them. I will say Barnes, who's up directly ahead. What was it? 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago? Had a very bad race and actually went off too quickly and stopped halfway through. So, might catch them. I'm not anticipating it. There's Ritt, who's right with me, actually drafting me now. Then we've got Sandelas, Declare and Beta, Hudak, Lewis, that little group. I'll let Ritt set the pace for a bit. This other group are trying to catch up, look. There they are. Hello, Amelia, you're on YouTube, say hello. There we go. I'm sure you can. You say hello, I think Mr. Ben's watching. Oh, there they are, they're overtaking me now. All right. Better look forward, not back. Now, riding in a group, much easier. Let's do that. You get to draft, especially at these speeds. As a group, you go faster than individually, which is one of the reasons they all caught me up. Also because I wasn't going very fast. Anyway, here we go. And now we're about to begin the long, nasty hill that I don't like. Half a mile, maybe more. About 5%. And from there, it's flat basically to the finish. 5.8 miles to go. Up the hill we go. Let's see how it looks. Drop a gear or two. We appear to have caught that group up ahead. It's fine. Let's ride as a group, guys. Don't go crazy. Oh well. Here we go. Up we go. Let's not lose these people. Hello, Hannah. Falling back here. Come on. Let's catch them. Heart rate's 180. Yeah, that's about my maximum at this point. But knowing this is the last hill, I don't know, probably should be doing more. Because on the flat, they'll tend to go faster than me. Where are we? 9th, 8th. Still going up the hill. On the left, it's just a broad street. Means there's a sprint point coming up, which I happen to know begins at the top of the hill. Can't be much left on this hill. Oh, so tired. That was Barnes, who just dropped back, by the way. Said he can't always stick with it. See if we can catch Ritt and Roberts, who are the two up here. Big gap now to the rest of them. These two are in sight. I may not stay with them on the flat. Let's see if I can get them on the hill. Up we go. Oh, there we Rit has actually let Roberts go. There's Rit. Roberts is a bit further up. 5% hill still. Still climbing. Further to go on this hill yet. Another quarter of a mile maybe. Come on. Ready for this hill to finish. Oh. Get to the top and then it's 5 miles to the end of the race. Come on. Up the hill. Come on. Up we go. Oh, there goes St. Daylet. Bye-bye. Oh, getting tired. Heart rate 188. Not sustainable, but I think that's the hill. The top of the hill. So, from here on, pretty much all about holding on. Oh. Must be at the sprint point just about. Oh. It's a very short sprint. Wow. Cool. On we go. Kind of want to be riding with the group. Question is, do I sit back and wait for them? I don't think so. But I will ride a bit easier. Let them catch up slowly. Sixth at the moment. Pretty good, isn't it? Top half. Top quarter. Thank you, A. Halsey. Whoever that is. Don't think it's anyone in this race. All right, they're starting to catch up. Harvey's coming in now. I'm trying to get my heart rate down a little bit. 183 is not sustainable for another 4.2 miles. Yeah, they're all coming in now. Big group here. Want to see them? Here they are. Closing in like a pack of snakes. Like lionesses closing in on the prey. Talking of which, if I get with this group, might catch Roberts. Oh. Always faster in a group. There we go. And there goes Roberts. Not sure if Roberts is staying or at the back. No, there's Roberts. Staying with it. 3.8 miles. Okay. So, What have all these guys got left in the tank, having done the 3 hills? Can we ride as a group to the finish? Is anyone going to have a sprint? 3.7. Feels like a long way to go still. Big group here. Peloton. A gruppetto at least. Barnes is here, I see. Rit. Sandalis managed to catch up. Just holding on at the back. Harvey from the herd and Nicotero, and second and third in the women's race. Got the green blobs of the women's races. The layer is way off in the distance. 3.3 miles to go. Little uphill bit here. Not much, just a little, just enough to keep you awake. Here we go. Heart rate's still a bit high. Ease off. Sandalis must have used a ghost then to get up ahead of us. I don't think it's going to do any good. Use my van. Since we're here, the van is the drafting one. There is another sprint point coming up soon. I'll get one more power up for the finish. Oh yeah, that's easier. Oh, heart rate coming down now. 181. Can we get it to 170, 175? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Go too easy, you drop off the back. A drop a gear, try spinning. Might help. Yeah, holding up 180 for the heart rate. Back up again. 2.5 miles to go. Here's the next sprint. People using their power-ups. Just got to stay with this group, really. See what we get. What's it going to give me? Another one. All right, I can use it. Let's get this group back together. Then I'll use it. The 2.3 miles coming up to the turn for the last time. There's the van. Two miles to go. Still holding this group. Heart rate's a little high still. Take a drink. 1.7 to go. I'm tired. So's everyone else. I hope. Flat to the finish. Well, slightly downhill, then flat. One 1.4. I believe we might be catching people up ahead. Little 2% rise there. It's good. Helps me. Caught these two. Which means, what are we doing then? What position is this for? Are we fighting for third? Could be. Less than a mile to go. Last kilometre. Flamme Rouge. Here we go. Afraid to say these guys have got sprints. I don't think I have today. Oh, half a mile. Come on. Oh, I thought that was the finish line. Okay, on we go. 0.3. Point 2. There's the finish. Come on. I'm gonna do it, am I? Only bloody did it. Holy moly. I did it. Thank you, Sam. Wow. Look at that third. Screenshot. Pretty pleased with that. All right. Oh. Thank you, Sam. Let's spin it for a bit. Oh. Fantastic. Thank you everyone for watching. Best result in the classics. Even though there weren't that many people taking part. Sam got excited. So, must be good. All right. Next week, I'm not sure what it is. It's either Innsbruck or Muir in the Mountain or London. I don't remember which. Anyway, Bologna maybe. Those are the 4 that are left. I think maybe it's the Muir in the Mountain from Watopia next week. Anyway, join me then. See if we can do better. Third. Pretty pleased with that. Thanks everyone for watching.